From sunny California, where it's a little chilly.
Yeah.
It's the Suzanne Somers Show.
Yay! Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yeah.
That's our coffee machine, Caroline.
Oh, God, that's awesome.
Yeah, guess what you're going to get today in your surprise box? It could have something to do with Rudolph.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm taking one for the team today.
Yeah. Here's my dorky husband.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
God,
a moment.
That's great.
What?
How come you look cute and I look dorky?
It's all placement. You got to know how to place it.
You look cute
I do?
and beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
So cute. Yeah,
I
you
look
both look
dorky.
cute. Oh, my
I'm
God.
going to go back
No.
behind the camera.
No, you know what? It's
What?
good that you look dorky.
Yeah?
It suits you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God, that's great.
I know. Thank Jill Shugart.
Jill found these for sure.
Yeah, Jill, if you're watching, you're going to wear this to the next company, whatever.
Well, we just all thought you guys should be able to wash your faces and look like it. You know, it's December. We're getting seasonal.
And I'll tell you, the other one I wear all the time because I have it hanging on the little thing where I hang my towel next to my sink.
Oh, Sheeta.
Yeah, and you know what? When you have a headband on and you pull all your hair back, it makes washing your face a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable. So
It's true.
that's what you're all going to get to do with your second headband. Or, oh man, is this a great gift? What's that?
What's what?
Sounds like another dog.
Sounds like a wolf.
Oh, that's up the street. I'll mute. I can't control that dog.
Oh. And you can't control your Chi-Chi dog either.
Well, Chi-Chi got manhandled by Bruce. He took her out.
Oh, really?
I'll close my doors. It's just so
Oh.
spectacular out.
Oh.
Wow, is it pretty out?
And the light is beautiful?
Oh, incredible. Yeah,
I'm
beautiful.
so happy you're so happy in your new house. It's wonderful.
So happy.
I know, I feel it. I feel it.
So I sense there are people waiting to find out
What?
is Suzanne Selects today.
Oh. Well, peppermint is the theme. And in your Suzanne Selects box today is the peppermint sugar scrub. That's the order we're
Oh,
going
I
in.
love that.
Yeah, the cream sugar scrub. Do you know that our cream sugar scrub is made with organic sugar and all our other emollients and shea butter and kapuasu? I ask you this all the time. Do any of you have kapuasu in your house? No, unless you have other Suzanne.
Kapuasu?
Kapuasu. It comes from the Amazon.
Oh, Kapuasu.
There's a lot of stuff.
Kapuasu.
Like you know, there's so much live nature in the Amazon, and a lot of our ingredients come from that part of the world. So, okay, the next thing we have is the peppermint body butter, and you know how you know that's lip balm. How could you possibly think that that's body butter? He holds up the lip balm. How big are your lips?
Okay, I'm not perfect, okay?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
Okay,
are.
and if you're in France or in a French-speaking country, it's beurre pour le corps,
Pour meaning body.
I guess.
Body.
Okay.
And now,
Hold it, you forgot one thing.
no, I'm going to it. Now, the peppermint lip balm,
Yeah.
which is something we introduced last holiday season, a year ago, with the real peppermint flavor in there. It tastes great when you've got it on your lips. What's that?
Oh, it's my bookie.
Oh,
I think we lost Caroline.
Oh, we
There's
lost
Caroline.
Caroline? Oh.
There's Caroline, yeah.
oh, oh. Hi, Caroline.
Okay.
We lost Caroline again.
We did? No, she's there.
She is? If she was there, she'd be answering.
Well,
You know what? She muted because that big wolf next door was barking, and she probably forgot to unmute. Caroline, you have to unmute.
I have to call her back.
Yeah, call her back. And then the last thing that's in your surprise Suzanne Selects box is your headband. And haven't you found that you're using your headband a lot? I keep it hanging next to my sink.
Oh, the headband from before?
From before, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when I wake up in the morning
Yeah.
and I feel a little grouchy,
Yeah.
not often.
Grouchy?
I'm not grouchy, just sort
I've
of.
never known you to be grouchy.
No, I have trouble waking up, okay? I put on that headband.
You do?
I do. And I look at myself in the mirror while I'm shaving.
And does it make you
Makes me
laugh,
happy.
smile?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know the actual act of smiling triggers a response in your brain that makes you feel happiness?
Wow.
I know. Anyway, welcome to the show tonight. It's the beginning of the holiday season, and there's so many of you who just love the Suzanne Selects surprise box.
By the way,
Yeah,
I didn't tell them about this,
Oh.
okay?
there you go.
This is it here.
Yeah.
Suzanne Selects. The retail value of what you're getting today is $125, and you only pay $40, as usual, at
That's
SuzanneSomers.com.
incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I know. Well, anyway, before we get into talking about the holiday season and what wonderful presents this would be, I mean, who wouldn't want to get this box with all these incredible products and the headband? I mean, it's like it'll make people happy and they'll laugh because if you give someone a box with a headband in it with reindeer antlers, they're gonna laugh about it most of the day. They're gonna put it on. They're gonna wear it. Christmas Day, they won't have planned it, but it'll just be there, and they'll put it on. They'll have a drink, and they'll go, "Let's wear one." So there's a lot of good stuff happening with this box. Anyway, I'm cleaning my office and closet. Oh gosh, does that feel good? I think that's what everybody's doing during this whole pandemic, throwing stuff out. And the more you look at the stuff you want to throw out, the more you want to throw out, don't you? So, isn't Caroline back yet?
Yeah, she's there. Caroline? Hello, Blue Fox to Red Leader.
Yeah, I can hear you just barely.
Okay, so are you on mute, do you think?
No.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
she's-
open the door. The dog is stopped. And
He moved the phone. I think it's okay now.
yeah, I think you're in a new area in the house that's not Facebook Live friendly.
So, we're
What, Alan?
we say it's cold here tonight in the desert,
Uh-huh.
okay?
Uh-huh.
And you're dressed warm, and I'm dressed warm.
Yeah,
And Catherine Sharp
yeah.
said, she's from Ontario, Canada. She said, we have a snowstorm going on.
You know that.
Do I ever?
Yeah. What was that like growing up in that weather?
No, when you're a kid, it's the greatest thing in the world.
Because
It's snow and school is closed. You can't go to school.
Well, when I was a kid, I had never seen snow. I don't think I ever saw snow until you and I were going together and we went to Lake Tahoe and we brought Bruce and Leslie and Stephen.
That's right.
Yeah, and weren't they all happy? Yeah. They loved that trip. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
You know what it was, and somebody listening, we were the first generation of divorce and blending families, and none of us knew what to do. There were no rules. Now, in retrospect, looking back, I would have put us all in therapy, but it didn't feel like anything that drastic needed to be done. But anyway, we survived, and everybody's happy and loves each other today, and that's all I really care about. Today is all that's important. Not?
And I would remind you,
Yeah.
we always think like kids acting out as teenagers that has to do with whatever we haven't done that was right enough for them. They all act out.
Yeah. Yeah.
They all act out.
Yeah.
And I think there's a place where you just kind of also have to think, yes, of course, I think everyone would be better off with therapy. And, you know, my family no different, your family no different, but it's like there's not always a reason. Like there is a breaking away process that happens even in a perfect situation.
You know, that may be the reason why my mother essentially let me do and go anywhere I wanted when I was 12 or 13 years old.
You were Sunny.
I was Sunny Boy.
Yeah.
But she never said, don't do that.
No.
And she never said, don't go there.
Just because you took your first airplane ride without telling anybody.
I was 12, yeah.
12.
And then I started working for
Comes home for dinner.
Canadian
What'd you do today?
Canadian National Railway when I was 13.
Yeah.
Today they throw them in jail.
Yeah.
But it was great.
Yeah.
I traveled around the country.
I used to let Bruce do stuff like that too. I shudder when I think of what I let Bruce do. He would take this bus and transfer from that bus to this bus to get to Dodger Stadium, or to take a BART or whatever that thing was that went under the Bay Bridge from San Francisco to Oakland. And I think of the things that, but you know
Is that
what?
weird at 7?
What?
Is that weird at 7 years old?
Yeah, you think? You think? What? He wasn't
He
7.
was adventurous.
No, he wasn't 7.
He wasn't 7. He wasn't 7.
He was 9.
Maybe 9, but it wasn't 7. Yeah. Yeah, great Caroline. Make me feel more guilty.
So Kathy
He embellishes.
Kathy Jo Zenner
That's
says,
embellishing, because I don't even think it was 9.
Hold it.
I remember his wanderlust was in the age 12 range, which is still pretty young. So
okay,
what
Kathy Jo Zenner says, I love this box. I
Yeah.
had been wanting the peppermint products and missed out last year,
Oh,
so
perfect.
thank you for bringing them
Oh,
back.
perfect. That's
You're
so
welcome,
great.
Kathy.
And the headband.
And the
That's
headband,
lovely.
right.
Yeah, a lot of people came in after you started, and they want to know what the products are again. So when you have a sec, you just go through one more time, because I have several people saying, wait, I missed it, what's in the box?
I will go through it several times during this hour. The first ingredient in your Suzanne Selects surprise box, which we women all love to get presents in the mail, even if we pay for them, is the peppermint sugar scrub. And for those of you who have used our sugar scrub, I already know how you feel about it. This is made with organic sugar, not just any sugar, organic sugar, and our beautiful emulsifiers, and just it's made with kapuasu from the Amazon, and I'm trying to think of what else is in there. Let me see.
Chicken soup.
Well, you could do you know how Suzanne uses, she uses sea salt in her coconut scrub?
Yeah.
This one, the exfoliator, is organic sugar. And, I mean, you put this on your body, and some of you asked if it's for your body or your face. This one is for your body. But you feel like you're getting this peppermint cream. I mean, it tastes good. You feel like it's good enough to eat. It's so delicious.
Yeah, it's like frosting. We were watching a program last night, because what do you do? And it was called 7 Deadly Sins. Have you seen that on Netflix?
I haven't seen it.
Well, it's people who take whatever their deadly sin is to extremes. And
It's a disgusting show.
it was pretty disgusting. And there was a girl who couldn't eat enough sugar.
700, but she weighed 741 pounds.
Yeah, 29. I don't know if she'll live till 30, but anyway, wow.
Well, Carson Kuttner just said the sugar scrub is the best. I use it and then shower. It takes the dead skin off and makes your skin feel so soft.
thank you. That's exactly what we would have said.
So is the name Xandra a male name or a female name?
Female.
Is it female?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know male Xanders too.
Well, I've got some here from
Yeah, I think it's both.
Xandra Ware. She said we're talking about teenage acting out. She said, I didn't act out as a teen, and I'm still a straight-laced adult. No drugs, no alcohol,
Agreed.
no smoke of any kind.
Wow. Did you do anything wrong?
Did you? Yeah. How did you spend your childhood? Your teen years. You should have been drinking and doing recreational
like
drugs
you, Al, like you.
and smoking tobacco and smoking marijuana. What did you do?
I never did any drugs, ever, until I went out on my first date with you and you gave me a pot brownie.
Yeah. So,
I know.
but
I didn't have the inclination.
well, you
And
probably
even after you introduced me to the pot brownie, I never was a pothead.
no. I saw to that. Yeah. You went right to the hard stuff.
Yeah, right. Never. I never tried any of those other drugs, ever.
What other drugs?
Well, like people were doing. We lost a lot of friends
I know.
during that era to cocaine.
Yeah.
And I never knew anyone who did like heroin or anything like that.
No, I knew a lot of in the '60s. People were doing acid.
Yeah.
A lot of acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys grew up in that was a very druggy time.
Yeah.
Very. And the TV world was loaded with it. But I was a mother. And it just wasn't my inclination. I would not have wanted him to see that around or about me, or I essentially, for all the criticism I heap on myself, I was a good girl.
You were.
I was a real good girl.
And you were the first good girl I'd ever met.
Hey, a lot of people are asking if they can get extra boxes as gifts. The answer is a resounding yes.
Oh, it's such a wonderful
You can order
gift.
an extra box. If you have a subscription to Suzanne Selects, you can order an extra box,
Yeah.
and we're going to put that link right on the homepage for you. And of course, you can always call customer service, and they'll take care of those kind of things for you. But this is such a great value to give as a gift
great.
because it's worth $125 and
Right.
only pay $39.99.
$39. And if you went out shopping, where nobody goes out shopping, if you went online shopping, you wouldn't find anything with this kind of value for $39. I mean, this is an incredible value, and it's fun and it's uplifting, and it's got the little headband in it. And I swear, whoever you give this to, the first thing they'll do is put the headband on. That's what Al did.
And also,
Yep.
It's a small thing, but don't you find with all the online shopping that you really miss having the gift box
Yeah.
to do proper wrapping?
Yes. Exactly.
And this is a great, it comes in the box that you can use as a gift.
Yeah, with the tissue paper and everything.
Yes. And I tell you, these products, the peppermint cream sugar scrub, and then you get out of the shower and your body's just a little dewy, and you put on that unbelievable peppermint cream body butter. You will smell so good, and your skin feels so good. This is an amazing gift. Oh, and then you have the peppermint lip balm. Oh my God, I love this product.
We didn't even get to the body butter, the peppermint body butter, which you all tell me all the time, over and over, I love the body butter, I love the body butter. The peppermint body butter. This is just an amazing gift. I mean, you could, it's not as much fun, you could take it apart and wrap each one of these separate and give them as separate gifts because they're that spectacular. But if you can swing it, I think $39 for this kind of value, you're going to make somebody real happy. First, make yourself happy. You get it first, and if you've already signed up for it, you're going to get it. But this time of year, this is an amazing gift to give somebody.
Yeah, I mean, they're perfect stocking stuffers, but you won't get, if you buy them regular, even with the 25% discount or even the 30% discount that we have running, you're not going to get close to this value.
No.
$125 for these three products for only $40.
I know.
So this is always our biggest discount.
So Andrea Morehouse said, quote, "I'll take a tequila, Al, please."
Don't you wish you could pour it for Andrea?
And the thing is, I can tell by looking at Andrea that she did act out during her teen years, and she did smoke, and she did drink.
How can you look at Andrea?
I can tell. I'm looking at Andrea. Her picture's here.
Oh, her picture's there? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So she's a fun girl.
Yeah. I didn't know any of those in my teen years. Where were they?
I don't know, but everybody I knew in my teen years wore a Catholic schoolgirl uniform.
Well, on Fridays, we used to hang out, Gibby and me used to hang out outside.
His best friend's name was
Gibby.
Will you go on camera and tell us about Gibby?
Oh.
Because I just have to see more of you doing that.
Come here, Al.
Okay.
Come here, Al. Come here, corny guy, Al, and tell them all about Gibby.
It's so cute.
Okay.
Thank Jill Shugart.
Okay.
Tell us about Gibby, Al.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And
So,
Jill Shugart is the vice president of our company, so you can thank her for the
What?
the dorky headband.
Thank you.
She chose it.
So, Gibby was my best friend. He lived across the street. And we were in the same grade together. We played hooky together. We stole bicycles together. We did everything you can
You
think
stole
of. to
bicycles
get
together.
in trouble
You
without
slipped that one in.
murder.
What?
And, what?
What'd you just say?
I said we did everything except get into murder.
Oh my God, what a morbid thing to even say.
Well, I just want to set the guidelines here.
Oh, isn't that great?
Now I forgot what I was going to tell
Doesn't
you
he have
about
like,
Gibby.
yeah.
What was I
Well,
going to tell you about
I don't
Gibby?
know, but you're making yourself sound like something or someone that you're not. You're one of the kindest, best people I've ever known in my whole life.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. Could you? Are we recording this, Caroline?
We are.
We want to put that on a. We want to
On
put
a
that on a
loop,
loop.
on a loop,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll just
Right,
push the
right.
button and play it back.
right, okay.
Okay.
So you and Gibby had gotten into a lot of trouble together and had fun.
We had a lot of fun.
And you were
growing up.
mischievous.
Yeah, we were mischievous.
You're mischievous, yeah.
And then when I got a job on the trains,
Yeah,
selling cigarettes, matches, chocolate bars, chewing gum, peanuts, biscuits, oranges, novelty contraceptives, comic books for rent, pillows for rent, cheese sandwiches,
novelty
ham and cheese sandwiches.
contraceptives.
Yeah.
Novelty
Novelty
contraceptives.
contraceptives, yeah. I bought them in Winnipeg.
Mm.
You Winnipeg people,
And then what would you do? Sell them again in Calgary?
they sell the
I don't know.
contraceptives
I don't
again?
know. I don't know.
No, I think it's
I
like,
didn't have sex in high
I
school.
think contraceptives are like one use.
Are they
on-
one use? Yeah.
Unless you're in a third world country.
Yeah.
One
Oh.
use, yeah.
Okay. Well.
Thank God we got that settled.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I have to get back to my station.
Okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you used the murder word, and I went, where'd that come from?
It's hard to imagine him being a tough guy with that headband on
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. Huh. Well, were you a good girl, Caroline?
I can tell you, Caroline was not a good girl.
Very good girl up until about
College.
10th grade.
Oh.
And then I went off the rails.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're sure a good girl now.
I got it out of my system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
I became a good guy in college.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's when I changed. I thought, I better get serious. I have to figure out.
Did you finish college? No.
No.
No. So you didn't get real serious.
No, I did. I stayed in college till I got a job.
Oh.
That's why you go to college.
Oh.
Unless you're
Yeah.
a doctor, a lawyer,
Yeah.
a dentist, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a job. Making $3,300 a year.
Wow. When I was pregnant with Bruce, and his father was still in school, and we needed the money. We weren't married for very long, but I was an Avon lady. I bet I was the most pathetic Avon lady. Imagine a 19-year-old with a big pregnant stomach, walking up and down the hills and streets of San Bruno and San Mateo County, knocking on doors, and people felt so sorry for me. They'd invite me in and buy the stuff, but then I was a bad Avon lady because I used all my samples because I needed them. And
you know what? You could look at it as that you were bad.
Yeah.
But it was training. One day you would grow up and have your very own organic skincare, hair care, and makeup line.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I did a podcast today. Do you know when beauty meets brains? And that's the name of the podcast. We'll announce it when it's going to air. And I said, this is ironic that you're having when beauty meets brains to the woman who played the dumbest woman on television. But anyway, she was quite impressed with our entrepreneurship and with the products, and I told her to invite all of her constituency to our cocktail party, and I'm sure they'll come because it was a real good show.
So here's Sandra Cuthbert Rotolo
Okay.
says, nothing wrong with having some fun. Don't always need to be a good girl. Where were you in high school?
Thank God you didn't find each other.
I didn't find anybody.
Oh,
No, I didn't. I was a loner except for Gibby.
you and Gibby.
Yeah.
Stealing bicycles.
We stole bicycles, and I was
Did you
sharing.
steal bicycles or just one time?
No, we each stole a bike.
Did you steal a bike that was parked in you didn't take it from a store,
No, we took it from a school.
from a school.
Yeah. So he took one and I took one. And then I took mine. I was sharing a room with one of our roomers who lived in the attic. His name was Bill Monger. He was an engineer, a British guy. And I dragged my bike up to the attic, okay?
You dragged your stolen bike
Up to the attic.
up to the attic. Was anyone home? Your mom misses nothing.
I don't think my mother was home.
Yeah, she.
And she didn't even know about the bike until the policeman came to the front door.
Oh, so what'd mom do?
Mom wasn't happy.
I'm sure she was not happy.
No, but she didn't lay a hand on me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
She just wasn't happy.
Yeah.
And she gave me that look. I hated getting that look.
Yeah. That look.
That look, I'd rather get a whack
Yeah.
than that look. She gave me that look, how disappointed she was.
There's nothing worse than looking at your mom's face who's disappointed with you.
Disappointed, yeah.
I'd much rather get hit or yelled at or whatever, but disappointed? Oh, that's
yeah.
awful.
Hey, I walked into the principal's office at high school to get expelled, and my mother was sitting there in tears.
I had that same experience.
How's that? And the principal said to my mother in front of me, one day your son's going to be standing in front of a soup line.
Well, guess what, Alan? I just did some quick calculations.
Yeah.
If you started working when you were 18, you've been working for 66 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, I started before that. When I was 6, believe it or not, I got a job.
Full-time.
Oh, full-time. Okay.
You've been working your whole life, but...
Okay, professionally. That's when I started professionally, when I was 18. Yeah. What was odd was I was making $3,300 a year as a professional, and on the trains, I was making $350 a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
At what age? 13?
13, yeah. 13, 14, 15, and
Some
16.
people know how to make money. You always knew how to make money.
My mother used to laugh. I'd make the sandwiches the night before.
Yeah.
And I'd go to the butcher shop and have the butcher slice ham.
Yeah.
And he'd hold the slice up to me and say, "What do you think?" I said, "Let me see." And I'd try to hold it up to the light. And if I couldn't see through it, I'd say, "Cut it a little thinner." Yeah.
That's how I like my chicken piccata. When I ask the butcher to slice debone and deskin a chicken breast and then slice it lengthwise and then put it between plastic and smash it. And when he holds it up, I go, "Can you see through it?" If not, take it back and smash it some more. The
Okay.
thinner you get your chicken for chicken piccata, the better your chicken piccata is going to taste. Because you only want like less than a minute on each side on hot and fast.
Hot and fast.
Hot and fast.
I was looking for hot and fast in high school.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
Deborah Klein said, if I order it today, will I receive the products before Christmas? Yes.
Yeah, of course.
You put in your orders before December 15th, and we're guaranteeing Christmas delivery. However, if you are signed up, this is important, if you are signed up for Suzanne Selects, and your subscription is for later in the month, you have to change the shipping date of your subscription.
Yeah.
Because the way it works, and some of you aren't familiar with Suzanne Selects, so Suzanne subscription box, every time you get it, we charge you $39.99, and you're going to get products worth at least $120. And you can sign up to get it once a month, or every 2 months, or every 3 months. Totally up to you. But the day that you order the first time, so let's say I ordered the first time on September 20th, the next time you get it is going to be October 20th. When we announce the contents at the beginning of the month, and some people say, I still haven't received mine, you've got to let people know if you ordered it September 20th that you want it October 1st. So change the date. Otherwise, we're not going to charge you more than every 30 days or however, whatever your contract was with us. So that's an important thing.
Listen to Caroline.
People are getting it earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so Christy Muller Holmes wants to know, just joining, what is in the box?
Okay. The theme is peppermint, because 'tis the season. And the first ingredient in your box is the sugar scrub. And I was just telling the ladies and gentlemen that it's organic sugar and beautiful emollients and all of our, kapuasu and shea butter and all those wonderful things in there. So what you do, and I have Alan do this to me, you can't reach your back. So when I get into the shower, I turn the hose on, but I don't have the overhead on yet. And I have him rub the sugar scrub all over my shoulders and upper arms and back.
Oh, yeah, it's a terrible job.
And he scrubs and scrubs. And then there's that moment where he takes the hose with the hot water and runs it down my back and shoulders and
neck.
And keeps doing it until you can't feel any more sugary anything. That is so heavenly. It's just heavenly. And then I do it to him. It's just a wonderful experience. So when you get out of
it's a treat for all your senses too.
Yeah.
It hits your nose. It's like you exfoliate the skin, and then you get like those beautiful oils that you have in there on the skin.
Yeah.
That's
It's amazing.
I know.
that's called senior sex. You go in the shower and you turn the hose on each other.
With peppermint cream. It's like,
peppermint cream.
I mean, it really is amazing.
So Debbie Ray Wangle says, "What the heck is on her head?"
Oh.
Yeah.
And you too could have one. This
That's
is a reindeer headband. Great for when you're using your everyday cleanser. Have it hanging near your sink in your bathroom. Put it on, push all your hair back, and then, use your peach exfoliating cleanser and wipe that off, and then put the everyday cleanser, and then take that off with a warm washcloth. And you're going to use the headband a lot, but the first thing when you get it, you're going to wear it over the holiday season. You're going to be invited to people's homes and Christmas parties and things, and you're going to wear your headband. You are. I just know it, because it's got antlers on it, and you can wear a little Rudolph suit if you want. Okay, so it's the scrub, then the peppermint body butter, which you know how much you love the body butter, and the third item is the peppermint lip balm. It's not always peppermint. We did that just for this show, right? And then your Antler Headband. And it all comes in this box, and Caroline was just saying how nice to get a gift in the mail that's already in a box. So all you have to do is put some holiday festive wrapping paper around it, and And we were also just saying, if you're just coming later to the show, that this is just, you're going to get yours for you, which is the best way to get a gift, isn't it? Get your own first, and then order one or more for people that you need to buy a gift for, because it's a practically $125 value that you will get for $39.
$39.99.
Oh, right.
It's such a deal. It's a huge deal. Bigger than any other discount, the Suzanne Selects box.
Yeah, can you hold up your
Well, hold it. Hold it. Look what just flew into my tequila.
Did you just kill
Look
something?
at this.
Oh.
What is that?
It's called a moth.
Wow.
I'm much happier that the moth is outside rather than inside.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, well,
Whoops.
you know, they have a right to live too.
Died instantly, but he was happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what do you want me to do?
Hold up.
Thanks for that close-up. Wow.
Hold up the sign.
Okay. I'm very obedient.
You are.
For those of you asking, yes, you do have to sign up for the subscription in order to get this box. But you can get it once and cancel, and we make it very easy to cancel. This isn't like one of those mystery subscriptions that you can't figure out how to cancel. We have a phone number that you can call, or you can go online onto your own account, and you can change the frequency. Maybe you hit a patch where you're out of money and you need to pause. You can put it on pause, and then you can reactivate it. Or maybe you don't get it every month, and you're looking at this box saying, "Oh my God, I have to have this box."
You have to have it.
Actually, you do.
You do.
You can go on and activate it just for this month. So we make it super easy for you. And Suzanne doesn't put, she doesn't put sample size products in here. These are her full size products. That's a huge body butter and a huge sugar scrub. They're 8 ounces each.
Huge. And after you get out of the shower, after you've been rubbed and scrubbed with your peppermint sugar scrub, and then you pat yourself towel dry. Al dries me too. Is that just the sweetest?
Yeah.
You get out of the shower and he dries me.
Yeah, I love drying you.
I know, you're incredible.
By the way, Jacqueline J. Arvis said, referring to her teen years, she said, "We all had fun. I don't regret it. I just knew I had to take black cohosh and ascorbic acid. What is being good anyway?" What is black cohosh? Is that like birth control? What is that?
Black cohosh is a herb.
And ascorbic.
To help with hormones, right?
Well, that's, before the bioidentical hormone movement, which I'd like to think that I've had a lot to do with that. That was the, are you on hormones? No, but I take black cohosh, which really did very little.
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very little. And aren't you all glad that you found out about bioidentical hormones? Wow, what a game changer.
I am.
Yeah.
Hey, Vanya was just saying, yes, it is very easy to cancel. I was very impressed with the service. 110% excellent.
I'm so glad.
By the way,
We like to have happy customers, and
by the way, I have some great advice for you. If you get sucked into one of those deals on television where they say the first one's free, it's like a drug dealer on the street corner, okay? So and they say, but you can cancel.
Yeah.
So I get the first free one, and I really wanted it. It was something I wanted to experiment with. And then they started sending it every month or every week, I can't remember.
I know.
So I called. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were finished.
No, this is like great advice. Okay.
Go.
So then I called, and they said, "Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we'll give it to you for half price." I said, "I don't want it." "Okay, well, instead of sending it once every blah blah, we'll send it every 2 blah blah." "I don't want it." "Okay, well, just a moment. Let me talk to my manager." I said, "Tell your manager right now that if you don't cancel my order right now and refund the last 3 things you sent out, I'm calling the Better Business Bureau." And that did it. All you have to say is Better Business Bureau. What's that?
What was that, Caroline?
Caroline, did you eat dinner already?
She dropped her phone.
Oh.
I had that experience with when I fractured my hip, I ordered some natural pain relief on television, and then it didn't do anything, and so I sent it back, and then they sent me a whole new 3-month order, and we went through that for a while till you got on the phone with them.
Yep.
And stopped it.
Better Business Bureau.
Caroline, are you back? Caroline?
No,
Turn on the speaker, Al.
it's on. Here. There she is. Whoops. There she
It was
is.
like an alien took over the phone.
Yeah, yeah. Is your phone wonky these days? Ours is kind of wonky.
Well, whenever they come out with a new phone,
Yeah.
they kind of make your phone less effective so that you upgrade.
I get the feeling it's deliberate. I get that feeling.
It is. No, they were sued for it.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it would your battery starts going, and you go, I guess I need to get a new phone.
Wow.
It works. It works. I always go get the new phone.
Yeah.
I do.
That doesn't work for me. How? What is my phone? Mine's a 8.
Yours is a 10. No, I think you have a 10 now. We got you a new one. Pretty
You have a 10. I have an 11.
You have a 2.
Well, I have the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my 5 right here. I depend on my 5 because I know how to use it. I tried the 11. Everything was changed, and I thought, why did they change? It wasn't broken.
Something just happened on Caroline's phone, and I think it was battery.
No, she's
No,
there.
it wasn't battery. It was some weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Suzanne, people want to see the actual box. Can you show us the actual box?
Yeah, here we are.
How it comes?
No. I'm going. No. This.
Oh,
one.
that one.
Yeah. Here is the actual box. Do you want to show that to them, Al?
It's so cute. So it ships right in this box, and then you open it, it has all the cute stuff in it.
I know, and then all you do is get your favorite holiday wrapping and ribbon and put it around and show up on Christmas Day and say, I got you something wonderful, and they'll be so happy. Anyway, so when they open it up, they've got, the peppermint story, and not only that, the Antler Headband.
You know what we should do
Yeah?
for next Christmas?
What?
When those cards you buy and you open the card and it sings Happy Birthday?
Yeah?
So why don't we, next Christmas, when we do this again,
Yeah.
we'll include a card, and when they open it, it'll be you singing something.
Oh, I'd love that.
Okay.
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 All right.
Done.
We've got next Christmas plan. That's great. That's a great
I
idea.
think it's a great idea, and I also think we should call this baby pineapple balls.
But speaking of pineapple balls, we saw him yesterday. Whoa. I swear,
Oh, really?
it looked like triple this from behind. It was like, it was hard to look at. It was like, oh my God. There were so many bighorn sheep here today, all day, everywhere I looked, that rock over there. Yesterday, as you know, the one of the bighorn sheep was making its way over to the bar to have a little party with us, and this is their house. They let us live here by day. That's what they all
Okay.
decided. What?
So here are the guys from today.
Oh yeah. Is that the 4 drinking out of the waterfall?
No, this is the 2 guys who were going after the young lady.
Oh, you like that?
Oops, that's not the one. Hang on.
Yeah.
Andy Waddington is calling your phone a prehistoric phone.
Who did? Who
Yeah.
did?
Wow, they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
No, it's there's something holy about seeing animals running free and wild in nature. It thrills me every morning. I know when we get up in the morning, I see you do it, Alan, and then I do it myself. The first thing you do when you get out of bed is you go over to the window to look to see, are there any visitors yet today? And the operative word is yet. What are you showing them? Let me see.
For those of you asking about the fragrance, the peppermint cream, Suzanne only she doesn't use any artificial fragrance. So this is actually actually real peppermint oil, which is why it just fills your senses with this beautiful
Yeah.
fragrance.
Yeah.
And then it's organic sugar, which she uses as an exfoliant. So that's what helps slough off the dead skin. And you know, in the dry weather like this, you know, when it's cold, my skin is so dry. So having an exfoliant like that is amazing. And then you put on that body butter, which you guys, most of you have tried Suzanne's body butters.
So good.
They're so emollient and
I know.
beautiful, and
I know.
you're just gonna love the way your skin feels. And this fragrance just, I mean, it's just fabulous.
Well, big news. We finished watching every single episode of The Sopranos in, what is that, 8 seasons? We watched
I don't
the whole
know.
thing.
Six or
Yeah,
seven.
we binged. And I'm relieved now. Oh, man. I think
You like The Crown.
I will like The Crown.
Yeah, The Crown is really well done. It feels like you're watching a feature film.
Okay.
It's really good.
I'm ready. Yeah, because we watched we watched the 7 Deadly Sins, and that kind of got disgusting. There's a restaurant I don't know if you could even call it a restaurant, in Las Vegas, called the Heart Attack Cafe.
Oh, right. Or,
And this
isn't that
guy-
New York? Is that Vegas?
No, it was in Vegas.
Really?
And this guy decided to create a cafe of burgers and fries and shakes and everything to the max. So the burger is like 3 or 4 burgers
It's a great
with buns
idea.
in between.
It's a
with
great
bacon
idea.
And dripping with cheese and bacon.
And he dresses up like a doctor
like a doctor and all
with a
these.
stethoscope around his neck. And all the people who eat there wear those things they give you when you're going to the doctor for an examination. Those
Stethoscopes.
blue things you put on. You know, you change your clothes, you put your clothes in the locker.
Waitresses dress like nurses.
Yeah, and the guy who owns it dresses like a doctor.
Yeah, and then the people go
They go.
to see how badly they can eat, and
Then they have content.
and then a couple of people died from heart attacks.
Oh, wow.
And he said, I'm just giving them what they want. And I went, oh my God. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend watching this 7 Deadly Sins at all. I would recommend The Sopranos because James Gandolfini,
All of them.
they're all
All
spectacular.
of them.
Well, if you want to be more current,
Yeah.
Queen's Gambit is the #1 streamed show ever on Netflix.
Which one is it?
Brand new, called The Queen's Gambit. Very good.
Gambit?
Yeah,
Is that Netflix?
Netflix.
Well, let's do that tonight, Al.
Okay, you know that when we watched Borat
Yeah.
like a month ago,
Yeah.
and it was the most watched show on Netflix. You know why?
Why?
It was the only show that made us laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
The rest of them were
Yeah. There's
murders
so much
and
violence and
cutting off heads,
oh, it's awful. It's
car
awful. I don't like
crashes,
to see stuff like that. It
people in
creates
hospitals.
There's a lot of anxiety right now. Anyway,
Yeah.
it creates anxiety. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That's why we need happy things like reindeer antlers and peppermint products.
Right, exactly. Okay,
Things that smell like candy and make you feel like you're having dessert, but they're actually good for your skin.
Yeah.
And there's no calories.
How nice. How nice
It's like
is that?
It's like a sweet, bingy treat, and you didn't even, have peppermint hot chocolate. You just feel like you did.
Did you finish all your photography today?
No, it's Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Okay. I think it's
Yeah,
great to
Thursday.
bring Mark in on that.
so a lot of people
Yeah.
are saying, they say like this, Kathy Sims Turner Donna.
Yeah.
Oh, just a moment. Kathy Sims
That's too many
Turner.
names.
Donna Cornelius and 2 other people are watching. How do they know that?
I don't know.
You're getting some weird alerts on your phone.
A lot of people are saying
We
that.
have thousands of people watching.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of Cornelius,
Uh-huh.
when I was 19, I had a real good buddy. His name was Cornelius Crowley. He was Dean of Graduate Studies. He was a priest. Dean of Graduate Studies at Assumption University in Windsor, and we used to hang out on Saturdays and drink scotch. Yeah.
Hey, Suzanne.
Yes.
Carrie Cowan. This is a multi-generational family for Suzanne Somers. Her Aunt Nikki just loves you. She was asking if you would give Aunt Nikki a shout out. She loves you on Three's Company.
Hey, Aunt Nikki. Mwah.
And Carrie is a step-by-step fan.
Oh, interesting. You know, I
So look at that.
can always tell people's ages by what they watched growing up. Like my physical therapist watched every episode of Step by Step, but he has never seen Three's Company, and he's now living in Mexico, and he's binging on all the Three's Company down there. Which, by the way, my physical therapist canceled today because he has COVID, and he doesn't feel well at all. But the good news is he's 35, in incredible health, and exercises to the max every day. So I'm sure the stress of moving to Mexico and all that just lowered his immune system. But anyway.
So here's Retta Faye Adler. I
Yeah.
think it's a woman.
Yeah.
She says, smell the peppermint and be horny at the same time. Okay, Retta
That
Faye.
girl.
You can turn this into a couples massage.
Yeah.
Now our founding members have. You know, Suzanne and Alan have.
Yeah.
Well,
you're
actually,
right.
you know that other show we watched yesterday?
Yeah.
The Polymorphous, or whatever it's called?
Polyamorous.
Polyamorous?
That was a weird show.
With two couples who
We were
decide
really,
to live together.
Oh my God. All they did was
And-
fight.
You know, this is one of those deals. I don't know how that works
It
with
didn't.
4 people.
It didn't.
With 2 people,
It was boring.
it's tough.
Yeah.
With
So
4
what's the-
people,
What's the name of the show again we should watch tonight? The Queen's Gambit?
Queen's Gambit, yeah.
Yeah, all
Or
right.
watch The Undoing with Nicole Kidman. That's also, I haven't started yet, but everyone's saying that's great too.
We started watching that and didn't go back to it. Maybe we should give it another chance because she's so great.
what's that?
Nicole Kidman in that show with,
The Undoing.
yeah, and her co-star is the one who went with Elizabeth Hurley, and then
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant, and he picked up the hooker on Hollywood Boulevard. And that-
You had to mention that, right?
Yeah.
He's not the only one.
Who
The comic.
picked up a hooker on Hollywood
Yeah, the movie
Boulevard?
star comic.
The movie star.
He started at the comedy club in Hollywood. He
Yeah.
became a big movie star.
Who is that? Hugh Grant?
No. Hugh Grant never did stand up.
No.
This guy was a great stand up comic.
Oh. Michael Keaton?
No?
Oh. That was the one I liked last night. You see, we're watching so much TV. The Comedy Store. I liked that a lot. But I knew
Yeah.
every single person in the show.
And I booked a lot of those guys on my show.
Oh, Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
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 But if we were going to talk about every celebrity who picked up a hooker, we could be here all night.
That's true. That's true.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Hollywood people.
Yeah.
Those Hollywood people. Yeah, they have no morals. Yeah, they don't care. Here we go. Retail value $125. Suzanne's price $39.99. If I were you, I'd order 16 boxes.
It's an incredible value. An incredible
$39. You give them away for
gift,
Christmas.
Incredible.
People will be
products.
real happy.
And
You know, we should give people a better deal if they order 16 boxes.
We can't discount this anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know that.
It's basically a lost leader.
Yeah.
It's basically our cost.
Yeah.
See, we sell it to you for this price because we know you'll be back.
Oh yeah, once you try these products, I mean they're so incredible.
Well,
And
that
I'm
is the
so dry here right now. We have been running like there's Suzanne hand lotion everywhere in this house, and the Suzanne Lip Balm. None of us can get enough of it because it's so dry right now.
yeah. Yeah, the thinking behind our Suzanne Selects boxes is to remind you of products that maybe you had at one time and ran out and forgot to reorder, or to try for the very first time. Oh, you scared me.
Is it the antlers?
I think it's the antlers. I suddenly saw this guy in sunglasses and antlers creeping up behind my back. It scared me. Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
And what brings you my way?
Well, we have a few minutes left.
Oh.
And I thought I would wish everyone great health.
Yeah.
And I hope you're doing well
Yeah.
during this period in our country. And the great thing about this country is it's a great country.
Yeah, it's a great country.
And no matter what happens, it's always going to be a great country.
Yeah.
I'm an immigrant. I know this.
Yeah. You are an immigrant.
Yeah.
And you're a great husband.
My greatest day was the day I became an American.
Yeah.
And it was really an incredible day. It was downtown LA. There were 5,000 people in this huge room.
You wouldn't let me come.
No, I didn't want to have to look after Suzanne that day. And I sat next to one guy on one side of me who I could tell he worked with his hands, because I could tell he washed his hands, but they were work hands, okay? He was wearing probably his only suit, his hair was combed, he was shaved, he looked beautiful.
Yeah.
On the other side was an Asian man, he was in his 90s, in a wheelchair, and he told me he wanted to die as an American.
Oh, that's emotional. Wow. Did you just start to cry?
I didn't start to cry.
But got emotional. You were emotional that day. He came home with his little baseball hat that said USA and a little teeny flag. We still have the flag up in our bedroom. And you were very emotional that day. And I said, why did you want me to come? Because we go everywhere together and we do everything together. And he said, on this one day when I got to become an American, I only wanted to think about myself and not take care of you.
Right.
And I understand.
And I'm really happy being an American. I come from Kazakhstan, okay?
Now, this is Alan lying.
America's really great.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, right.
That's
right,
Borat.
Right.
By the way, if you're going to go to Netflix, I recommend
Netflix?
Borat.
Netflix?
Borat, okay? It's so stupid. It's so funny. And this guy, apparently, what's his name? Sacha Baron Cohen? Went to Oxford. He's like a well-educated guy.
I know, but
And
God.
he has his finger on the pulse. He does these shows, and he wins every time. I congratulate him.
there-
He understands.
Have you met him?
No.
Oh, I haven't met him. Right.
I have to go now.
Well,
I'm going to eat your...
yeah, my antler. I'll see you.
I'll see you. If I don't see you in the spring, I'll see you in the mattress.
Well, guys, we are back on Friday night for the next show for Good Friday Night Cocktail Party. The shopping continues, the fun continues.
Yeah. And thank you all for coming on Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Saturday, and we had so much fun. And so we'll see you for cocktails on Friday night at 5 o'clock California time. I love you all.
Yeah, and by the way, for those of you asking, the Cyber Monday sale is continuing. We've extended that holiday sale, so if you missed it, it's still going on. So
Right.
you can jump in on that as well.
And you can get a Thigh Master, another great gift. This works.
And the butt master.
And the Butt Master.
Bye-bye, everybody.
I love it. Bye.
Love you guys.